Hey everybody, Tamaka here. Just hoping you survived Module 1, which I thought was fairly easy. I hope you did too. A couple of trick questions here and there, but nothing that I don't think folks couldn't handle. Okay, I want to talk briefly about the second module for this course and what I'm expecting, give you a little bit of a heads up on what's going on with that. So the next module, technically module 2, is not open yet. I'll be opening it shortly. There are essentially 3 activities. There's a 4th listed here, but I'm probably not going to make that public. In fact, I'm just going to put it down here. I'm still exploring how to use Canvas, or the best ways to use Canvas. So some things I think are better executed using the quiz function than as an assignment, even though I don't technically think they're quizzes. It just separates out each of the questions, and I can grade each question independently and easier. What start out as a quiz might eventually get transformed into an assignment with a different way of completing it, but we'll see how it goes. So there are 3 things. There's a quiz, quote unquote, on Chapter 1, which essentially is going to ask you to answer about 4 questions, 4 short answer essay questions on the reading in Chapter 1. Or based on the reading in Chapter 1 of the textbook. The second assignment is an essay about research and the federal definition of research, which you might need to look up to answer that question. And then the third bit of information is going to be the research article quiz, and I think the points are going to be 10 for the chapter quiz. I didn't put it in the explanation here. I will once I'm done with this video. The research, what is research essay is 10 points. The chapter quiz is 20, and then 20 for the research article quiz, really an assignment. So that's the 50 points that will add up to go here. Okay, let me explain a couple of these, just go quickly and look at them. The Chapter 1 quiz, again, is 20 points. There are 4 questions that I want you to answer about this, and you can preview them. I've allowed 3 attempts on this quiz. Just so that the first attempt might be that you go through and see what the questions are so that you can answer them later. But you can also go back and revise your answers later. It doesn't matter. You may want to work on this quiz offline once you know the questions, and then cut and paste your answers back into the quiz on one of your second or third attempts. Going back to the module. So that's the quiz. Going back to the module. We have the What is Research essay. This is, again, one essay which asks you to think about the federal definition of research, the definition of research presented in the book, and what your experiences have been in research of various kinds, and how similar or different these are from the federal definition. Finally, back to the module. Again, the last part of this module, which is the research article quiz, is probably the one I need to explain the most. As the instructions state, there's going to be a research article, and there's a link to it within the assignment here. You'll need to read that article, which is a real journal article and a health education, health promotion, public health topic. And then, being as brief and concise as possible in writing so that your grandmother could understand what you're saying, you need to answer a series of questions about this. about this. And this is an assignment that we will repeat over multiple weeks in this semester. Almost every week, there'll be a journal article that you have to read that is an example of research in public health. And the assignment will get progressively more detailed, you could say harder, but progressively more detailed as we add concepts learned in class. So this assignment, I think, is very simple, or at least is very easy the first time because there haven't been a lot of concepts yet, but we'll get progressively more detailed as we advance through topics in the class. Please heed this warning. You really are to answer these questions using your own words. And again, write so that your grandmother could understand you. But do not cut and paste or copy directly from the article. That does not tell me that you've understood and you've grasped the concepts in the article or you understood what you were reading. So please explain in your own words. Even though, I've heard this before with students, but they said it so well in the article, why would I change it? Well, yeah, maybe, but you need to change it in order to demonstrate that you learned what was going on. And again, there's 3 chances to take this quiz if you want to modify your responses. So again, those are the 3 things that are going to go on within this week's assignment, within the module for this week, January 17th not 27th, that's last week, January 22nd to 28th. Again, there's going to be a quiz on the assigned textbook reading, an essay on what is research, and then the research article quiz, which requires an additional reading. That reading can be found, again, within the assignment. So once you click on it, and again, this research article assignment is essentially the same thing, and I'm going to delete it from this module before I open it up to you. Again, these are not available to you yet. I just wasn't sure how I wanted to present this, and I'm going to try it as a quiz. In future weeks, we may do it as an assignment, but this should be gone once this opens up to you in a little while. So again, if you have any questions, you can contact me directly through email, or if you have questions about any of these assignments and items within them that may be of use to everyone, please use the discussion board for the Q&A related to the course. So, all right. Good luck, and I'll sign off.